Have you ever heard of the conjoined twins Abby and Brittany Hensel? Did you know that their parents refused to separate them at birth? Are you curious to learn about their fascinating life story? Let's dive in. Extraordinary children. Abby and Brittany Hensel were born on March 7, 1990, in Minnesota, USA. The birth of these conjoined twins came as a surprise to everyone, as no ultrasound scans had indicated the presence of two babies, and no abnormalities were detected during the pregnancy. During delivery, the medical staff were highly anxious and initially hesitated to show the babies to their mother. However, their parents immediately accepted their daughters as soon as they saw them. Conjoined twins often face severe challenges at birth, with only about 1% surviving past their first year. Sometimes, one twin is underdeveloped and might appear as a part of the other's body. For instance, actor Andy Garcia had a twin that grew from his shoulder, resembling a tennis ball, which was surgically removed later. However, Abby and Brittany's fate was different. By 2024, they had reached their 30s, and their health seemed relatively stable. These American women became widely known for their willingness to discuss their lives openly. They first appeared on television in 1996 on The Oprah Winfrey Show, and later starred in their own reality show on TLC in 2012. The possibility of surgical separation was never seriously considered because it posed immense risks to both sisters. Additionally, Abby and Brittany themselves opposed such an intervention, having grown accustomed to always having a close companion by their side. How one body functions for two. The unique case of the Minnesota sisters is astonishing. Each twin has her own heart, stomach, and pair of lungs. Their spines join at the tailbone, and their rib cages are partially fused, with each having her own independent spinal cord. At birth, they had a small extra arm, which was later surgically removed. All the organs in their pelvic region, such as the intestines, bladder, and reproductive organs, are shared. Their circulatory system is also unified, meaning any effect on one sister impacts the other. The twins share 3 kidneys, 2 on the left and 1 on the right. Their mother, Patty Hensel, learned she was carrying twins only during delivery, leaving her completely unprepared. However, both she and her husband decided to embrace their daughters as they were. "We immediately understood that our daughters were miracles," Patty recalls. Doctors suggested separation, but the parents declined given the high risk of losing one of the babies. As the girls grew up, their development differed, requiring multiple surgeries, including one on Abby's spine due to Brittany ceasing to grow. Currently, Abby is 4 inches taller than her sister. Each twin feels sensations only on her side of the body, except for a small overlapping area in the middle. They mastered synchronized movement, coordinating their actions seamlessly. They learned to play the piano, swim, and ride a bike together. Doctors believe neural connections between the sisters may enable their remarkable coordination. It almost seems as if they can read each other's minds, finishing each other's sentences, and even feeling thirsty at the same time. Unique but unified. Abby and Brittany Hensel are the ultimate example of teamwork. Each controls one arm and one leg, meaning even simple tasks require coordination. While eating, they use separate plates. One holds the fork and the other the knife, taking turns feeding each other. Walking is also challenging since Brittany, being shorter, must walk on her tiptoes. As a result, her calf muscles are much more developed than Abby's. Nevertheless, they've learned to run, swim, bike, and play the piano as well as anyone else. Not all bodily functions are identical, though. Their first major issue arose when Abby experienced a growth spurt at age 12, threatening their shared rib cage. Doctors managed to slow her growth, but she is now 4 inches taller than Brittany, who must walk on tiptoes to avoid limping. The twins even learned to drive. During their teens, they passed their theoretical and practical driving exams separately. According to Minnesota law, each was required to have her own driver's license. Their mental coordination is particularly impressive. They often say the same thing at the same time. For example, if one yawns, the other instinctively covers her mouth. When typing on a computer, they function as one, anticipating each other's thoughts and emotions. If they share the same opinion, they use the pronoun I in texts. When they disagree, they refer to each other by name. Health issues also affect them individually. For instance, Abby has been hospitalized twice for pneumonia. Differences extend to their personalities as well. Abby is an introvert who loves staying at home and is afraid of heights, while Brittany is extroverted and enjoys lively social settings. Even their food preferences differ. Abby dislikes milk, while Brittany drinks it easily but avoids meat and fish. Choosing clothes is another challenge, as finding an outfit that satisfies both is difficult. Childhood and adolescence. Abby and Brittany Hensel grew up in a small town of just 300 residents, where their unusual appearance didn't attract much attention. However, life in other places was more challenging. People often stared, pointed, and asked intrusive questions. Some even assumed they were one person with two heads. To help their daughters assert their individuality, their parents offered constant support from an early age. The twins attended a regular school, where classmates often eyed them suspiciously. Despite this, they worked hard, made friends, and avoided standing out. Their parents shielded them from participating in medical experiments, believing their development should proceed naturally without constant medical supervision. During exams, the sisters were closely monitored to prevent any mutual assistance. Abby excelled in sciences, while Brittany leaned toward humanities. To support their individuality, their parents gave each a separate movie ticket and baked 2 different cakes for their birthdays. When one misbehaved, only she was disciplined, even if the other was indirectly involved. Each had her own character, tastes, and fashion style. Abby was decisive and loved order, while Brittany was more romantic and creative. Despite their differences, the twins rarely argued and always found compromises. If none could be reached, they'd flip a coin. College and career. Abby and Brittany Hensel faced many challenges throughout their lives. However, their determination to pursue education and build a career proved stronger than any obstacles. After much consideration, they decided to attend the same college, choosing Bethel University, where they successfully completed their studies. Later, they participated in the TLC television project 22 Years Old, which documented their college preparation and their travels across Europe after graduation. After earning their degrees, the sisters began their careers as elementary school teachers. Initially working part-time, they transitioned to full-time positions in 2017. Despite having to share one salary between them, they continued their work with enthusiasm and a love for teaching children. Their parents and students have been supportive, seeing the sisters as a symbol of resilience and determination. Their mother is confident in their success, emphasizing that the twins have always been great with children who are naturally drawn to them. Romantic relationships and marriage. The Hensel twins have long been the subject of public fascination, but they prefer to keep their personal lives private. Rumors about potential romances and engagements have occasionally surfaced in the media, but no confirmations were ever made. However, in 2021, it was revealed that Abby Hensel married Josh Bowling, a former U.S. Army serviceman. This news was reported by People magazine, which also noted that the couple frequently travels together, as shown in photos on Josh's social media accounts. Josh describes himself as a Christian, father, husband, veteran, and occasional athlete. He has a daughter from a previous marriage who now calls Abby her stepmother. The family spends a lot of time together, engaging in activities like cooking and sports. Despite their unique situation, the twins easily connect with others and enjoy shared activities such as running and yoga, impressing those around them with their coordinated movements. Though none of the family members have shared intimate details about their lives, Abby once hinted that they have found a way to respect each other's personal space. Both sisters acknowledge their individuality and work to maintain a balance. Married Abby shared that when she spends time with her husband, Brittany focuses on other activities to give them privacy. This approach has become the foundation of their coexistence as conjoined twins. Can conjoined twins have children? Both sisters have previously expressed a desire to become mothers. There are historical examples of conjoined twins having children. For instance, Chang and Eng Bunker, born in 1811 in what is now Thailand, fathered a total of 21 children, 10 by Chang and 11 by Eng. They were married to 2 sisters and split their time between 2 households, living in each for 3 days at a time. Female conjoined twins have also given birth, though this typically happens when each twin has separate reproductive organs. The Hensel twins, however, share one reproductive system, making pregnancy a questionable possibility. Abby admitted they aspire to motherhood but are not yet ready to discuss the details. To date, no cases of pregnancy have been recorded in conjoined twins with a similar anatomy. Stories of other conjoined twins. There are several historical examples of conjoined twins leading fulfilling lives, including marriage and parenthood. Let me share a few. I'll start with the aforementioned Chang and Eng Bunker. Chang and Eng Bunker, born in 1811 in what is now Thailand, achieved significant success in their careers and built strong families. Despite sharing a chest, they could not be separated due to the medical limitations of their time. At the age of 18, they accepted a British entrepreneur, Robert Hunter's offer to perform in circus shows, embarking on a global tour. After 10 years, they managed to purchase their own farm in the United States. At 32, the brothers married sisters Adelaide and Sarah Ann Yates. Chang had 10 children, and Eng had 11, all of whom were healthy. For their wives, the twins bought 2 separate houses, alternating between them every few days. The Bunkers owned slaves and supported the southern states during the U.S. Civil War. After the Confederacy's defeat, they faced financial difficulties and returned to performing in the circus. At 62, Chang succumbed to pneumonia, and Eng passed away a few hours later, despite being in good health. Carmen and Lupita Andrade. In 2001, Carmen and Lupita Andrade were born in the United States. At 4 months into their mother's pregnancy, it became clear the girls were conjoined twins sharing vital organs such as the liver, heart, stomach, and reproductive system. Their mother decided against separating the twins. This decision did not stop one of them, Carmen, from starting a family. She registered on a dating website and met Daniel, who became her first partner, not to ask intrusive questions about life with her sister. Lupita approved of the relationship, though she herself does not seek romantic involvement, identifying as asexual. When Carmen spends the night at her partner's place, Lupita tries to fall asleep quickly. Carmen is now considering marriage, though motherhood is not currently in her plans. Instead, she prefers to care for her dog. Anna and Tatiana Corina. Anna and Tatiana Corina are from Chelyabinsk, Russia. The twins, born in 1990, were joined at the abdomen. A month after their birth, they were successfully separated thanks to a unique technique developed by surgeon Lev Novokreshchenov. The operation was extremely complex, involving intervention in the twins' liver. For the next 15 years, the sisters were under constant medical supervision. Anna later married and became the proud mother of a son named Timur. The method used by the Soviet surgeon remains a landmark achievement in medical history. The incredible story of conjoined twins Abigail and Brittany Hensel, along with others, is a testament to resilience and the desire to live a happy life no matter the circumstances. That's all for today. See you soon.